Hello Leo Moons, this is Becky from Northern Star Guidance. Please don't worry if you are not a Leo Moon, you're a Leo Star, or you have Leo in other aspects of your chart. Please feel free to listen. I do believe that there will always be a message for someone in there. I also have a main read which is for everybody, so feel free to watch that. And if you don't know your moon sign, just go and check it out. Have a look for your natal sign. Your natal chart or birth chart in a search engine. Just pop that in there. You don't need to know what time you were born, just the location and the date, just to get your moon sign. I am working predominantly with moon energy, and this is a monthly reading from new moon to new moon. So I'm going from Capricorn new moon through to the Aquarius new moon, and I will likely do some full moon readings in between. So if you're unfamiliar, the moon aspect of our chart is relating to our emotions, our subconscious. I kind of see it like the inner us. So I am an Aries star sign, but my moon sign is Virgo, and I very much feel the influence of that. If you're unfamiliar with Leo, I've got this card out just as a focus for the reading, so I can tune into that energy. And just to give you a little insight, this is a card, and this is also a sign of honour and strength. It says it is better to be looked over than overlooked. Proud and strong, those born under the sign of Leo are all about integrity. They are ruled by the sun, which is a light and a force we cannot live without. We would be left in darkness. Like the sun, Leos are warm and vital personalities. They intend to make their mark on the world, have a secret wish to be admired, and they want their time on earth to mean something. Not willing to be another link in the chain, Leos want to stand apart from the rest. Some may be known for their dramatic beauty, while others are clowns, or at least the life of the party. The sign of Leo reigns over children, creativity, and the stage or public arena. Leos make great actors, television workers, book publishers, artists, salespersons, and posers. What they do must count and must be unique. To overlook a Leo brings great resentment in him or her, but generally Leos are too proud to ever say so. So ignoring the card hasn't come up, I've pulled it specifically just to tie in with the Leo energy. And the statement for Leo is I will. So that's the part of the zodiac wheel that we are at. The I will. What do I will into intention? And the new moon is about setting our intentions. The main read is the energy, or like exploring the energy of this new moon, and the two oracle cards that I got up for that. First one is the frequency of perception, which supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. And from the Angels and Ancestors deck, I got Mirror Guardian as well, which is take time to reflect. And this is all about looking back at how far you've come, looking back on your accomplishments. I'd say it's looking in the mirror, but looking and praising and recognizing the things that you've come through, the journey that you've been on, and how that has contributed to you and to the whole. I do feel like there's an element of scrutiny here as well. If there's aspects of your life that you're not happy with, now is the time to look at them and look at ways of improving them, but always do it from a place of love and self-love as well, honouring your self-love, not criticising yourself. So I've said this throughout. This feels very Hanged Man energy. Taking a pause, taking stock of where we've reached, changing our perception so we can change our direction. Or if we're still wanting the same and still pursuing the same dreams, changing our approach. This is changing how you view the things in your life, how you view the aspects of your life. Okay. I stopped on the Hermit. I always have a check at the underlying energy when I feel like it's time to stop. Leo. Leo for the new moon. Justice. Two out together again. King of Swords again. Come out as a clarifier in the last message. Right, okay. I'm going to put you in outer space. Right, okay, let's get into this reading then. So, we've got Justice coming up as a past energy, and this is the scales of karma, the karmic balance. And when Justice comes up, it's either something needs righting or something has been righted. Whether that is forgiving or being forgiven or releasing an energy that no longer serves. But smack in the middle here, we've got the Ten of Cups, which is a nice warm. I feel like this is the Netflix and chill card. That's being at home with your partner. For some of you, could actually be a male under an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone who's highly intelligent. Someone who's very honourable. Kind of like yourself. I feel like I'm feeling Aquarius, and I don't know if that is... Alright, my sister is a Leo. And I'm looking at this card and seeing my brother-in-law who's an Aquarius, and I'm feeling that sort of Aquarian energy as we're coming closer to Aquarian season as well. I feel like this is knowing what makes you happy. I'm going to get a clarifier out for Justice in a moment, because I feel like this is key. This is key before here. This is the only major arcana card that's come out. So it's obviously brings weight with it. But when we're looking at the future energy from this new moon and going forward, I've got the Four of Swords, which is sort of taking time, taking rest. When I stopped shuffling before, it was the Hermit that was on the bottom, and that feels like that. Only this is sort of like taking a break. Like taking a break from the busyness of your mind. And that's how that King of Swords could be coming up as well. If this is coming up as your internal thoughts, your internal mind, as an aspect of you, are you overthinking something? Maybe overthinking the happiness. Because I feel like, you know, this is pretty nice. But there's, whether it's like, so nice, I can't believe it. Therefore, you're waiting for something to go wrong with it because it is so nice. The other sort of train of thought that I've got going on in my mind is like, particularly in the UK right now, we're in lockdown. If you are sat Netflix and chilling 24/7 with your partner, it's going to start getting stressful and tense. And sword energy, when that comes up, it's our thoughts, it's our words as well. And we can cut with those words, can't we? But I'm going to get some clarifiers up so I'm not just like stabbing in the dark. I'm going to put my little firestone up there. Where's justice there for the moons? Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much. Too much, but you got 2 7s and an 8 out there as well. Pentacles. Are you not speaking out something? I'm just going to shuffle them again, and if they're meant to come out, they'll come out. Justice. Where's the justice card there? Why are you doing this? Right, we've got Queen of Cups. What you put in is what you get out. Someone holding back from you a little, or you holding back from them? I feel like that might be some of you out there. Justice, Leo moons. Oh, what is going on? There's that burden. Because I was thinking, this feels like a burden. This is what this kind of rest is. It's not like having a pleasant rest. This is, look, he's weary after battle. It's like, oh God, I'm just tired. I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of having all these thoughts rolling around my mind. With justice coming up, to me that always symbolises that there is another party involved here. There's another person at play here, whether that is romantic, whether it's family, friends, something like that. Someone's been carrying all the weight. Someone's been carrying the weight of the relationship, or things weighing down on the heart. Then the Three of Cups. I mean, there's 2 ways to read this. If we want to go lower vibration, then it could be, if we're going basic here, could be a third-party situation. But we're in a happy place now. Is this an old wound? Queen of Cups. There's something I always say about the Queen of Cups is behind her she always has really dramatic waves and dramatic seas, and I always see on her face that it's like if you look in her eyes you can see what she's been through, but she never shows it on her face. She always looks so composed, so elegant, so sat there and not showing what is going on underneath the surface. And that is, I mean, that's why I'm doing moon readings, is to look below the surface. And it's like she's sat here, and that's very Leo. Very Leo. To keep it hidden. To keep their composure to the outside world. Because on the surface, they want everything to look like they can cope, like everything's going really well. I'm not saying you can't cope, but if there's something bubbling up underneath, this is why justice is out in a way. The energy that you put out is the energy that you get back in as well. It is a very you reap what you sow. If you're carrying all this burden underneath and not speaking your truth, not releasing that energy, then it's going to put you here. It's going to make you feel very ill. I think that is another aspect of the Mirror Guardian. When she looks back, reflects on how they got to here, how you got to this Ten of Cups. Because that is a nice place to be. And it might have been that you had to work hard, that you had to suffer to get to this place. But the King of Swords is all about integrity and truth and honesty. So I can only ask, is this an honest happiness or is this a surface happiness? What is going on underneath? Because on the surface it looks fine, it looks composed, it looks loving, it looks Netflix and chill, but there's something bubbling underneath. Oh. Guess we're just getting Queen of Pentacles. Wow, it's really making me, it's like quite a puzzle, this one. The Queen of Pentacles asks you, what do you value? What do you see value in? I feel like you've come so far. And if this is a relationship, you've put this time, this effort, this work in to get it to here. And this is almost asking you if, you know, if there's value in it, if this is something that you can work through. It's driving me nuts. And this card just keeps ending up on the bottom. The Ace of Cups, what's in your cup? What's in your heart? I feel like you need a bit of you time, a bit of distance from whatever this is. And it could just be, I mean, if this is people that you live with or a person that you live with, this is locking yourself in the bathroom, having some candles lit, some incense burning, some music playing, and just having some chill time that is all about you. Because I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles as well, she sees value in things. She invests herself in things that she sees value. And one of them is herself as well. To me, she is symbolic of self-love, of having healthy boundaries, of knowing her own worth before assessing the worth of anything else. I think especially with this coming up as an underlying energy, I feel like you're depleted of that self-love and that self-care. I mean, this could be tiny. This could be just like, oh, we've been stuck together throughout most of the last year and I'm just sick of it. I just need a break. That's what it feels like. It feels like I just need some space, some distance, some me time to just replenish that cup, to refill it. There we go. Six of Swords, sailing away from troubles. I'm very much feeling like there's a bit of tension here in the house, in the home, or between loved ones. And this is needing to just be somewhere calm for a little while. Just a little bit of space. I mean, take it as it resonates. If you're, oh my God, the Hermit has just flew out. And I didn't show it. I should have showed it. The Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords was on the bottom. There, yeah. The Ten of Swords was on the bottom when I started shuffling. I didn't want to make a note of it. Like, I always check the bottom when I finish shuffling or when a card comes out, because it's like the undercurrent. It's the underlying energy to the energy that has flown out. And the Ten of Swords is when things come to an end, when things come to a head and it's just like, I can't do it anymore. I'm done, I'm finished, I'm out of here. And I didn't want to, like I said, take it as it resonates. I'm not saying you should go home and break up with your partner. I'm saying if it's getting tense and you just need some space, then find a way of taking space for yourself. If you are reaching that Ten of Swords point, this is taking that time for yourself, coming away from that, coming away from the troubles that you're having, coming away from that sort of relationship. Because I feel like there's this tension and arguments going on for some of you. The Hermit is going inside, taking that rest, taking that break to find out what you want to do with your life, where you want to go. And if you're happy with your life, this is kind of hitting on the Mirror Guardian. I feel like some of you are doing some major soul searching with this new moon energy. King of Wands. Look who's on the bottom, the Hanged Man. I swear that like this energy is just, I'm feeling it everywhere. Everything is like flipping. It's changing from where it once was to where you want to be now. And I feel like for a lot of you, not just Leos, for a lot of people, this is going to be really major perception flipping of how things used to be and how you want things to be, and now stepping into that. I haven't quite looked into the whole Age of Aquarius yet. It's definitely something I want to do because I feel like we're getting there. Everyone I'm speaking to and other readings I'm watching, stuff like that, everyone seems to be hitting this major turning point. And astrologers and tarot readers and everyone, I remember the end of 2019 when I first started doing Northern Star and doing readings on YouTube, and I was talking about how 2020 was going to be a massive change, a massive shift. And that was based on a lot of things I was reading about the Earth passing through the womb of the galaxy. Basically, we're in alignment with the womb of the galaxy. This is like coming back to our birth energy. And I don't think I understood, I don't think anyone did like what 2020 was going to be, like how much of an impact and the form it was going to take. So now that we've gone through 2020, we're on the other side. We're in 2021 and we're still in the grips of this pandemic. And I think a lot of us are ready for that shift, that gear shift of things. Sorry, I've kind of gone off on a little tangent there about things, and maybe I need another video for that because it is very much in everyone. It is not just you guys. I think just as I'm going through these, I started with Capricorn. So I'm now on like my 8th or 9th video, and everyone's having this shift. This, like, whether it's massive, whether it's small, it's massive internally. It's finding our new star, our new dream, our new hope. If anyone's going to take you there, it is the King of Wands. King of Wands is Leo energy. He is the fixed fire sign. I've made my mind up and I'm going to go for it. I feel like there's this pause, that Hanged Man energy. This pause while you find out and get clarity on what it is that you want and what is shifting for you. Very much feeling the go have a bath message here. That is my go-to when I'm feeling like the world is just full of burden. A nice meditative bath with salts, candles, the works, and you can just drift off into your own little world and see what comes up for you. Come out feeling fresh with some understanding. Many great minds have had epiphanies whilst in the bath. And I feel like there's a need for that here. There's a need for some time alone with your thoughts to just clear your mind and see what comes up for you. Oh, I hate shuffling these cards. Leo moons. Leo moon sign. Come on. What's the advice for the Romans? Oh, that's not worked. What's the advice for the Roman signs? There we go. Thought what was coming there. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Sure, this came up for another sign. Where have I put the book now? Ah. Sorry, I've got books and cards everywhere. Right. Says, do you feel you're at the beck and call of circumstances, situations, and relationships that are outside of your control? It's feeling like that energy. Is your attention being called away from what you love, from your passionate focus upon your own journey and creative self-expression? Are you feeling roped into becoming a support, tonic, saviour, and heal all for others? There is a big difference between healthy supportiveness in a relationship, which includes healthy self-support, there she is, and ignoring your own journey out of misplaced guilt, shame, unworthiness, or the belief that the needs of others are more important than your own. That is not compromise. That is unhealthy and neglectful of yourself. You are being asked to see through the assumptions, expectations, tantrums, or manipulations that may be put upon you by yourself or others. See through them to the truth. You can only sidestep, change your response to, or choose to release that which you can recognize. This oracle brings some important news. You are capable of seeing the truth, outsmarting old patterns, and responding more creatively to craft new and improved relationships. You don't have to be drawn into the dramas of others and the suffering of repetitive struggles. You can become still and intent, with a willingness to see the truth. In doing so, you will be open to being shown another way through the inner wisdom. There's that Hermit. The inner wisdom of your heart, or a flash of insight from the great universal mind that penetrates your own awareness. This oracle also brings you particular guidance that there is a message coming your way. This message will be important to you, and you are not to paint it as anything more or less than what it is. Sit with your heart. Take time, even if there is a deadline for your answer. You will be able to bend and stretch time so that in your relaxation, there's that bath, in your relaxation, you can feel for what your truth is. King of Swords. In the situation at hand and respond appropriately. The more honest your response without the need to be aggressive or apologetic, the more energy you will be unleashing from unhealthy patterns and into the fresh new course your life wants to take. This is a powerful time for you, no matter how seemingly small or how apparently dramatic events around you appear to be. Know that you are stepping into a new phase of empowerment. There's your King of Wands. From that place, a new freedom and self-love will emerge. Mother Nature offers you the wisdom medicine of the owl, the ability to hear... The ability to hear what is not spoken and see what is hidden in darkness. Trust what you feel beyond appearances. The power and magic of the owl is working with you, and Mother Nature is by your side, assisting you in navigating the current life transitions into a new way of being. So, the healing process. Relax and imagine, perceive or feel that there is a deep indigo night sky above you and a full moon shining. There is stillness. For a moment there is peace. Then you just hear the sound of wings moving through the air, and you see an owl pass in front of the moon. There is grace and unwavering focus in the movement. There is absolute certainty and precision. Feel the power and natural ability of that animal to navigate with strong, unwavering instinct. Now imagine that the owl is with you. It might be sitting above you on a tree branch or by your feet, for example. Feel your vision become sharp and your hearing acute. You are able to see, hear, and sense the truth, even when it is obscured by lies, manipulation, unconsciousness, or deception. You will be the successful hunter for the truth. You will not be hunted down or fall prey to illusion. Say, I am willing to accurately perceive the truth in whatever life situation is now helpful for my spiritual growth and creative awakening. I feel empowered to commit to myself and my path without fear of holding back. I receive this vision through unconditional love. So be it. In your own time, open your eyes. Then you have completed your healing process. Notice the intuitions, thoughts, and impressions that occur to you over the coming days or weeks. Don't discount your sense of things. When something occurs to you, don't dismiss it. Instead, affirm to yourself, with unconditional love, I will be inspired as to how to creatively and consciously deal with this. So be it. So, yeah, there you go. Take what resonates. Please feel free to drop me a comment below to let me know how it resonates to you and what your intentions are that you're setting for this new moon energy. Always great to hear from others. Please feel free to follow me on social media. Look for Northern Star Guidance on Instagram or Facebook, and I will see you again next month. Bye for now.